So today's video, today is my October, November and December favourites. I look so pale. I've used the majority of them on my face today so you can see them kind of in action. So let's get into the video. So I don't have a new primer. I've been testing out the Origins primer, but to be honest, I didn't see a huge difference. But I have been testing out a few PUR items. This PUR 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation and concealer. Oh, I wasn't sure I was going to like this, and I definitely wasn't sure if I was going to be able to find my shade. They have, I think it's like 50, or is it 100? And it's quite intimidating to try and find your shade. If you have a foundation that has been your shade, if you put in the brand and what foundation it is, it will show you what the closest match is to that shade, and mine was LN2. Intrigued by it originally, but it didn't call to me until I saw Raw Beauty Kristi not stop using it. This is so flawless. It's pretty full coverage. I'm only wearing it as a concealer today, and I did highlight my face with it. If I'm using it as a foundation, I will use the pump side, and if I'm using it as a concealer, I will untwirl it and I will use the concealer part. I'm probably easily halfway through this, if not more than halfway through this. It's a nice long wearing foundation. It says it has blue light defense, it's anti-pollution, it's blue zone, or whatever that means. It's cruelty free, it's vegan friendly, and it's gluten free. Okay, another item from PUR. I am going to do a PUR review very, very soon. I also got the PUR Sculptor palette. Now, I don't think this is available anymore, but I just wanted to give it a quick mention if anyone had it in their collection. I saw Kathleen Lights use this in a BoxyCharm video, and she used them as eyeshadows. These two are very pigmented contours. I used it to contour today, and these two highlighters are very shiny. I always mix these two together. All of the powders are a tiny bit powdery, but they blend really, really nicely. You get a nice little mirror in here. It's a nice little compact contour palette, and I've really, really enjoyed it. Speaking of contour, I have not shut up about this Essence contouring duo palette. It has a light shade and a contour shade. I actually use this as a powder foundation sometimes. It's a little bit dark for me, but I kind of get over it. This shade, however, is similar to the PUR ones. It contours me quite nicely. It's a nice ashy kind of colour if you like ashier contours. It blends super, super easy, and I like how, again, how compact this is. For Essence, it's super affordable. If you're kind of my skin tone, I think you might like this. It's something I only got recently. I got this in December. It's e.l.f. Modern Metals palette. It has a ton of blushes and highlighters in it. I normally mix these two together, but I've only used this one today. It's very kind of yellow gold, so it's not really for my skin tone. So that one's here. You can kind of tell that these ones are more shiny than this one. This has more like everyday highlighters in it, but the blushes are stunning. Literally so pretty. Blend really, really nicely. Again, wearing it today. I've gravitated towards this so many times because the blushes are phenomenal. It is kind of cheapish packaging. I actually quite like the simplisticness of it. If you can still get your hands on this and you like these kind of shades, this is a very, very good palette. Speaking of e.l.f., the e.l.f. Earth and Ocean eyeshadow palette. I didn't expect to like this as much as I do. I've done a tutorial with the blues, I've done a tutorial with the bronze. I love the green shades in it, the golden shades. It blends really, really nicely. It's affordable. It's a nice big palette. It has 18 shades in it, metallics and glitters and shimmers, and obviously mattes. The only thing I think I would change is that this shade here, which is like a metallic black, I'd actually just prefer if that was a matte black, to be completely honest. Can't Kelp It and Desert Storm, which is the two matte browns here. I used that in my crease today. Blends really, really nicely. Highly, highly approve. Such an underrated palette. I don't think I've seen a single YouTuber talk about this palette. However, a palette everyone has talked about. I've done so many looks with this. I tag all of my looks on my Instagram. To be honest, I don't understand this matte glitter hybrid. The matte shades, I pick up this palette all the time for everyday matte shades. I used the black on the outer edge and underneath my eye, and I used a mixture of these two glitter shades all over my lid. So all of that glitter, that is these two shades here. They blend so, so nicely. It is a little bit heavy. I do really, really enjoy this. Highly, highly recommend. A complexion product that I completely forgot to mention is the Colourpop No Filter Pressed Powder. So I originally got this to test as like a powder foundation, and I don't like it as a powder foundation whatsoever. It really dries out my skin, and I don't have dry skin at all. Very much like the original No Filter setting powder. Look how much I've used. I've literally hit so much pan. I use this underneath my eyes, and it's so smoothing. I always use a combination of powders, to be completely honest. I'm either using a powder foundation or I'm using something that's better for my oils, something like the Too Faced Peach Perfect. But this one is one I always come back to set underneath my eyes to make sure it looks super smooth. I mean, I'm 30 now, so I have to be careful about what I'm putting underneath my eyes, like, because things can look very heavy very quickly. This thing never steers me wrong. I have mine in the shade Fair. If you can find a shade that's very nice and highlighting for you, then I would highly recommend. I also like that it comes in its own little compact, so it's nice if you like an on-the-go powder as well. Some quick eye favourites I just want to quickly mention. Firstly, this Revolution Renaissance Flick. I have not stopped using this. This is one of the best and easiest to use liquid liners. This is £5. I used this in my witch tutorial. I was able to really easily point liner slightly down past my tear duct and then wing it out as well. I've done so many wings with this on camera and found it so nice and easy to do. It stays nice and pigmented because it has the ball in there to keep it more like fresh. I like the skinniness of the applicator without it being too skinny, so it's really nice and easy to use. I've mentioned it a couple of times before, and so affordable. An eyeliner that I've been using a lot, and I've used it in Waterline today, and I don't think I've mentioned it in the favourites before. This is the Sleek Twist Up Eyeliner in Midnight. It's just a twist up black eyeliner. It's just a twist up black eyeliner. So you'd think it's nothing particularly special. However, it stays on the waterline really well. It's so easy to apply, so you can just kind of pull this up as long as you want and then really easily do your tight line and your waterline. Because of the formula, if I want to do, again, a more bold look, but I haven't got much time on my hands and I can't be asked to be messing around with eyeshadow, I'll use this and just smudge it on my upper and lower lash line to make more of a bold liner look. I think I did that for my Nasty Girl video. It was so quick and so easy. Really good pigmented black eyeliner, and again, don't hear anyone talking about it. Another item that I got from TK Maxx, nice and cheap, and I've been gravitating towards brown mascara. I originally actually thought I got this on black and didn't realise I got this in Chestnut Brown, and it is the mascara I'm wearing today. It's nice and voluminizing. It's not super voluminizing, but it's nice and lengthening. You can get your lashes to look a little bit thicker. This is what the brush looks like. I haven't even told you what this is. This is the Burberry Cat Lashes. I needed a mascara, and I bought a mascara from TK Maxx, and this happened to be the one I bought. It's a very spiky brush, but it's got an hourglass kind of shape, and the brown mascara, it almost looks black. This is a nice deep brown mascara where you're not having to really build it up. It can stand on its own as a brown mascara, and the packaging is like pretty fancy. And then just 3 lip favourites and then I'm done. The first one is my lip liner. I will say affordable cool tone lip liners are thin and far between. This one by MUA, this is the Intense Colour Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Sincere. What colour of this looks like. Considering it's a wooden lip liner, it glides on so nicely. Really enjoy this lip liner, and I've had it on hand constantly, and MUA is a cruelty-free brand. So the lipstick I'm wearing at the moment, the Fawn liquid lipstick, and it's the shade I'm wearing right now. A matte liquid lipstick. You will see lines in your lips. It's just normal with a matte liquid lipstick. This is what the applicator looks like. It's kind of like a flat paddle, but it almost comes to a point. Nicely saturated in colour. That is what the shade looks like there. Really deep, nude, cool tone liquid lipstick. Another one is the Juvias Place. This Candace liquid lipstick. Again, this is matte, but it's a little bit lighter than this one. It smells like cupcakes. It's so sweet. It's a matte liquid lipstick. It has more of the normal kind of doe foot. So if I want a lighter, cool tone nude, I will gravitate towards this. What I will say is what I didn't realise is when I bought this actually comes in a set. So I've got a metallic liquid lipstick that goes with this, bronze metallic liquid lipstick. Don't feel like I'm going to be using it. However, as an eyeshadow, I feel like that'd be gorgeous. This is stunning. Highly pigmented, goes on really well, dries down again, matte, so don't expect to have super lustrous looking lips with either of these lipsticks, but highly recommend. So that is everything for this video. What was your favourite for the last 3 months? I would love to hear from you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you feel like it. Amazingly, Casper has been so sweet and so quiet and completely asleep this whole time sitting next to me. I don't know how that happened. But I hope to see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!